Beware of lost loved ones visiting your dreams. They're not always who they say they are. I was asked to post this terrifying story from a gentleman on Instagram who goes by Viper. Here we go. In 2013, I lost my sister the day before my 10th birthday. I was a very depressed person and I wasn't myself. Over the next few years, things started to get back to normal, but I noticed something was following me. I chose to ignore it, which now I think was wrong. It was my sister, but she wasn't the sweet girl she was when she died. She was different, almost like I didn't recognize her. One night I was asleep and I was startled awake by a dream I had. My sister was visiting me and standing at the end of my bed. I woke up to her actually standing at the end of my bed, just like in my dream, but this time she was with my father, who died 2 years earlier than she did. And this time she was accompanied by the Grim Reaper as well. I tried to stay calm, but that was a mistake. My sister tried to attack me. I didn't think a ghost could attack me, but boy was I wrong. My sister was choking me and the Grim Reaper and my father were holding my arms. They were pinning me down so I couldn't escape. This went on for about 5 minutes and then dead silence. I didn't sleep for the rest of the night. But as soon as dawn broke, I noticed bruises on my arms and my face. I was sure it was from what happened the night before. I wanted to tell my mom, but she doesn't believe in such things, so I kept it to myself. Later, I decided to tell my friends, and they convinced me to go to the cemetery where my sister was buried. We wanted answers. We weren't going to leave until we were satisfied with the answers we got. We decided to use a Ouija board. Went well for a few minutes, but then chills came over me. But we continued. I asked, "Why did you do what you did to me last night?" The planchette then started to move, so I asked my friend to write down what was being said. It spelled out, "For revenge for that night." I was very confused by that, so I asked again. It gave me the same answer. But then immediately it spelled out August 28th, 2013. Then I jumped up because that was the night my sister died, which was in my room, so she blamed me. I screamed in horror, thinking something would happen. We all jumped in the car and tried to leave, but the car wouldn't start. Then the doors locked by themselves. The air conditioner came on by itself and was extremely cold. We tried to turn it off, but we couldn't. None of us could get it to turn off. I closed my eyes tight like I always do when I'm scared. And that's the end of the story. None of us remember what happened after that. I replied to him telling him that that was a great story, and that it probably wasn't his sister and father who would do that to him.